Hi everyone, welcome to Be Different for Success. Today we'll be talking about what is leverage in real estate. Using leverage can be a great way to grow your real estate portfolio and increase your profits, but you need to know how to use it to your advantage while avoiding the hefty risks involved. Leverage is one of several strategies for investing in real estate. As an investor, you likely want to know what is leverage in real estate. Knowing how to use leverage in real estate investments and knowing how it can work for you or against you is necessary when determining how to get the highest rate of return from the money you're investing. What is leverage in real estate? Leverage in real estate is using borrowed money to buy a property. When leveraging a property, you borrow funds from a lender to be able to purchase an investment property instead of having to cover the entire purchase price yourself. Being able to leverage your investment is one of the reasons real estate investing is so attractive. How does leverage in real estate work? The idea behind leveraging real estate is to be able to increase your returns by using other people's money at first, and not having to put as much of your own capital into buying a property. Leverage allows a real estate investor to either purchase a property that costs more than the amount of money they have available, or to spread out their cash across multiple properties. To leverage a real estate investment, you'll apply for financing from one of the following types of lenders: bank, credit union, private money lender, hard money lender. The lender will look at the value of the property, the income the property is expected to produce, and your personal credit to decide whether they will approve the loan and what interest rate and terms they will offer. They'll also determine how much of the purchase price they are willing to finance and how much you will have to pay yourself. For example, if you're buying a $1 million property and the lender says they will loan 75%, they will lend you $750,000, and you'll have to pay the additional $250,000 from your own funds. Why use leverage in real estate? You may choose to use leverage for one of two reasons. You simply don't have enough cash to purchase the investment property you want. You want to maximize your returns by putting less cash into each property investment. Leverage can increase your returns when the interest you're paying on the loan is less than the rate of return on the investment. For example, if the rate of return on an investment property is 8% and you're paying 5% on the loan, you're earning the 3% difference from the lender's money. Equity build. Another huge advantage to leveraging your real estate investments is the equity you will build over time. When you first purchase your property, your equity is limited to the amount of cash you put into the deal. Over time, as the income from the property pays down the principal on your loan, you'll be building equity that your tenants will be paying for. At this point, you have three options: sell the property and get your original investment plus add the gain to the total return of the property. Refinance the property at the lower amount to reduce your monthly payments and increase your cash flow. Refinance the property at the original amount and use the equity you've gained as a down payment on another investment property. Taxes. When you leverage your real estate investment purchase, you still get to depreciate the total cost of the property, not just the cash you put into it. This gives you a significant tax deduction each year. You're also able to write off the interest paid on the loan, which during the first several years is the majority of your loan payment. This provides another great tax deduction each year. Real estate has some great tax benefits, and leverage allows you to take advantage of the interest deduction and depreciation on an amount much greater than what you've invested. What are the risks of using leverage? Real estate leverage also comes with its risks. Number 1. No matter what happens to the property or what the income is from one week to the next, the loan payments are always still due. Number 2. When using borrowed capital to buy a property, the lender will have a lien on the leveraged real estate. This lien is usually referred to as a mortgage or a deed of trust. If you default on the loan, the lender can foreclose on your property, and you can lose your entire investment. In many cases, they may even be able to come after you personally for any money they're still owed after they sell the property. Number 3. Another risk of using leverage is being vulnerable to the real estate market. If real estate prices fall, the property value of your investment may end up being less than the amount you owe on it. What should you look for in an investment real estate loan? Not all investment real estate loans are created equal. Interest rates, balloon payments, and conditions can vary greatly from one lender and loan type to the next. You should thoroughly understand all terms of the loan before you close on the deal. Number 1. Interest. Some private money and hard money lenders may charge as much as 12% or possibly more on their loans. Loans with high interest rates like this are typically for terms of only 12 to 24 months and are used when a deal needs to be closed quickly or some work needs to be done to the property before a traditional bank will finance it. If you're going to accept a loan with higher interest rate, be sure that you'll be able to make the payments. Number 2. Loan terms. Real estate business loans usually have to be paid off within a certain time frame. Some may be as short as 6 to 12 months, but terms of between 5 and 10 years are more common. Before accepting a loan, you should know what your plan is to pay the loan balance when it's due. In most cases, you should be confident that you'll be able to sell or refinance the property before the loan term expires. Number 3. Prepayment penalties. A prepayment penalty is a penalty a lender charges if the loan is paid off early. They do this as a way to ensure they will earn their expected return on the loan. A prepayment penalty is usually charged as a percentage of the amount that's prepaid. If you think you may sell or refinance the property while a prepayment penalty would be charged, be sure to factor that into your costs. Number 4. Loan fees. Some loans can come with hefty fees that are either rolled into the loan or charged up front. There may be several small fees that add up to a significant amount, or there could be 1 or 2 large fees. There may also be a broker fee that you weren't expecting. Be sure to find out what all of the fees will be up front to determine how much money you will need to close and how much the loan will actually be for. Number 5. Loan conditions. Since lenders usually approve a loan on an investment property based on the income it earns, many of them set certain conditions to protect their investment. You may find that a lender will require a certain amount of money to be paid into an escrow account every month as reserves for major repairs. Some lenders will also require that you provide financials on the property quarterly or annually. The bottom line: using financial leverage to purchase real estate can help speed up the process of growing your portfolio and building wealth through real estate, as long as you do it wisely and carefully. Don't take on unnecessary risks just for the sake of getting a deal done. The risks associated with leveraging in real estate have significant consequences and can put you in serious financial trouble if things go wrong. Be thorough in your due diligence in the investment property you're looking at, and don't be afraid to walk away from a deal if you're not certain it will cover the loan payments. You also shouldn't be afraid to turn down a loan offer if you're not comfortable with the terms. With the right deals and loan terms, leveraging real estate can give you the ability to invest in real estate in different ways, allowing you to diversify your portfolio. Knowing what leverage in real estate is, how it can work for you, and how it can work against you will help you make sure you're maximizing what your money will do for you. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Please click the thumbs up and write your personal tips in the comments below. Thank you for your support, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more from us. See you in the next video.